Welcome to Just Stories. We hope you enjoy the video. The War of the Austrian Succession was a complex conflict that lasted from 1740 to 1748 and involved multiple European nations, including the Austrians, the Prussians, the British, the French, and the Spanish. At the center of the conflict was the question of who would succeed to the Habsburg throne after the death of Emperor Charles VI in 1740. The primary cause of the war was the struggle for power and influence between the great European powers of the time. The Habsburg dynasty, which ruled much of Central Europe, was seen as a powerful force that could potentially upset the balance of power in Europe. As a result, other nations were eager to see the Habsburg dynasty weakened or replaced by a ruler who was more sympathetic to their interests. The war began with the invasion of the Austrian provinces of Silesia and Bohemia by Prussian forces in 1740. This was followed by a series of major battles and sieges, including the Battle of Mollwitz in 1741 and the Battle of Kottusitz in 1742. These early conflicts saw the Prussian army emerge as the dominant force in the region, but they also resulted in the intervention of other European powers, including Britain, France, and Spain. Throughout the war, the British and French fought several key naval battles, including the Battle of Toulon in 1744 and the Battle of Cape Finisterre in 1747. These battles were significant not only because they determined control of the seas, but also because they demonstrated the growing importance of naval power in European warfare. In the end, the War of the Austrian Succession resulted in a settlement that largely reestablished the status quo ante bellum. The Habsburg dynasty remained in power, but the power of the Prussian state was significantly strengthened, and the French and British gained new territories and colonies. Despite the apparent resolution of the conflict, however, the underlying tensions between the great European powers did not go away. The War of the Austrian Succession was a prelude to the 7 Years' War, which would engulf Europe in a much larger and more devastating conflict just a few years later. Overall, the War of the Austrian Succession was a complex and multifaceted conflict that had far-reaching consequences for Europe and the world. It demonstrated the growing importance of power, influence, and territorial ambitions in shaping the trajectory of European history, and set the stage for many of the wars and conflicts that would follow in the centuries to come. Thank you for watching our short video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our next video.